Hi there, this is Christy, and if you don't know much about me, I am a former school teacher slash college professor turned internet marketer. And when I started figuring out that I could promote, and I started with other people's products online, this was the result. I don't know if you can see it or not, but in this one marketplace, I'm up to $94,518.04. In this marketplace, I'm up to $42,994.58, and I've got other affiliate commissions coming in from other platforms. But just so you know, I've been online since, it says 2011, but I went full-time in 2014. And I absolutely love it. All right, then this is all information products and software. So then I decided to teach my own courses, and I've been successful that way. And then I jumped into Etsy and print on demand. And I really started focusing on print on demand just about, I would say, 6 months ago, 5 months ago. And the reason is my daughter-in-law, who's also a teacher, she wanted to stay home with our granddaughter. This was 3 years ago. And so she worked on her Etsy shop every night, every weekend. When she got home from teaching, and she got one item to sell consistently. First it was one a week, then it was one a day, then it was 10 a day, and by the end of that school year, she was making almost as much as her teacher salary. And then she started back in August of that year, after our grandbaby was born. And that was August, September, October, November, December, she put in her resignation. She didn't even finish out the year. She wanted to stay home with her little one so badly, and I was so happy for her. And she did it with mostly one item, okay? So she's a great example of if you focus on one thing. She now does print on demand, but she began with customizing her own items at home. And so she's done really well. Why did she do well? One, she got in a real high demand niche. Yes, it was competitive, but when a niche is competitive, it means there's a lot of money to be made. And that's what she did. And she's still in that niche. Plus, she was able to customize it, which is what I love about print on demand. You know, I'm sitting here drinking from a coffee cup that has my initial on it that my kids bought me for Christmas. And there's just something special about personalized items, right? So you can do that within these websites. You don't have to make any of the items yourself. You don't have to stock them. You don't have to stock the material. You don't have to keep boxes and strings and business cards and labels to mail them. You don't have to make a daily run to the post office to mail your items. You don't have to worry about the customer service. When I say you don't have to worry about the customer service, you still have to keep an eye on making sure everything's running smoothly. But the wonderful thing is, if the item gets there and it's not what it's supposed to be, these print-on-demand companies, most of them will ship them out if it's a defective item. They'll usually contact the company and or you, and I've not had that happen. And I'm really happy to say that. So this is just one example of a print-on-demand item, which is a coffee mug that I promoted last Christmas. And as you can see, I've gotten so far 87 orders. And so what I did is I took what I'm doing and I put it in a video course here on Teachable platform. And I call it Print Bubble Explosion Easy Online Shop plus Print on Demand equals Magic. And I show you how to rank your items. This particular item I was able to rank in 15 minutes by using the right keywords. Keywords is the key. Keywords is the key. And of course, if you get my course, you get all these bonuses. I give you an SEO PDF on how to rank your keywords. I give you a video course on how I made all of these commissions right here. And you get another guide and you get a free printable, okay? But here's the curriculum of my course, you know, how to sign up for drop shipping and how to do all this stuff, okay? So today I wanted to tell you, I've been using GearBubble, and I love GearBubble, and I will keep on using GearBubble. But I've recently signed up for Printful. The reason I love GearBubble is their profit margins on their coffee mugs are the best of what I've seen so far. But since I've moved into t-shirts, because you can charge more for a quality t-shirt, number one. Number two, the perceived value of a t-shirt you know, is a lot better if you have a really nice t-shirt with a design somebody hasn't seen in any stores, which most of the time, unless somebody takes this design and puts it on Amazon, which is not, it's an online store, you won't see these in the stores. And people are not going to see them in the store. And now online business and e-commerce is just exploding. So I went to Printful and I integrated it with my Etsy shop. And if you Google, you know, integrate Etsy shop with Printful, you'll see all kinds of tutorials on that. But this right here is the reason why I decided to integrate and use Printful for my t-shirts on custom design. As you can see right here, these shirts are the most popular ones on print on demand. And after researching them, Gildan is a good t-shirt, and the base price for that they're going to charge you to create a design and fulfill it, you're going to have to pay them $8.95 for them to create this t-shirt for you, which is very inexpensive. However, I decided to go to the higher end Bella plus canvas shirt because after reading all of these reviews and these reviews, this one is just so much more well received. And I started thinking, you know, if I were buying a t-shirt, you know, you want a quality t-shirt, and I know this one is, but this is even better. And your reputation and is at stake online, and so you want to put your name on something that is, you know, something that you would order for your mother or your sister. So I decided to go with a higher quality and just charge more. So you might be asking, what do I charge for my t-shirts? If they're going to charge you $12.95, you want to make at least $10 on the shirt. So that's $22.95. And then when you do the integration, it will automatically put a $5 flat fee for shipping on this item inside your Etsy shop. So it's super easy, okay? So it'll be $22.95, and then they pay $5 shipping. So $27.95. If it's a design that they absolutely go cuckoo over, you won't have any problem selling this. I did this last week, and I found a design that people absolutely loved on a subject matter that, and it's in the pet niche, that people just love, and they buy anything that has this on it. And I've already made 3 sales of this shirt, and I'm really proud to send this to them because I know I'm not being, you know, I'm going for the higher, I'm going for quality. And if most of the people, I wouldn't say most of the people, but a lot of people on Etsy that are shopping, number one, they're there to shop. So the reason I love Etsy is because it's a built-in marketplace of buyers. You don't have to pay for traffic to come into Etsy. However, I do boost my listings with some paid advertising, but you do not have to. You can do it, let Etsy market it for you, which is awesome. That's why I love it. Plus, Etsy, unlike Amazon and Shopify, uh, Etsy will put your money that comes into Etsy into your bank account by the next business day, okay? Shopify sometimes holds a certain percentage of your money if you make a lot of money at once. Amazon will make you pay for it up front, and then it takes up to 10 days to get paid, and then you have to order the item, and then they want you to, Amazon wants you to ship it immediately. And if you don't have the money up front, you can't ship it out because you have to order it through these print-on-demand companies. So that's why I use, and I teach Etsy plus print-on-demand, because Etsy puts the money in your bank account the next business day. So if someone orders something on Friday night, it's usually Monday, sometimes Tuesday, but because Printful shipping is so fast, it is not going to be an issue. So let's look at their shipping, which I was really, really impressed with their shipping. In fact, I just looked at my email, and one of the t-shirts that I had to order through Printful because another company did not have it in stock. I went into Printful. I was a little, cautious, thinking, oh no, this is not going to be good because the order's already been supposedly processing for 4 days already, and now I've got to reorder it. So I ordered it through Printful, and I just got this in my email. Your order has been sent out. Here's the tracking number by DHL. And I mean, so that it was so fast. I'm so impressed. Okay, so here's their shipping speeds inside of Printful. Now, I have a Shopify store, and I have sold some AliExpress items, but I have to tell you that for the most part, that particular business model does not thrill me. I have done it, but because the shipping can be up to 21 days, and I know there's a lot of controversy online, so it's really a personal choice. If you tell the customer up front on your Shopify store, expect up to 21 days delivery, and they know it ahead of time, they will still contact you and say, where's my item? So that's why I love this. I love that in the USA, 3 to 5 business days via United States Postal Service, 3 to 8 business days via FedEx Smart Post, 1 to 3 business days via FedEx. So they can actually pay to expedite their shipping, which when it's a holiday, you think about Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, weddings. You want to be able to have an option where you can say, yes, if you're willing to pay the extra shipping, which I have and my husband has before, we can ship this out via FedEx. Okay, so if say for example, you have a t-shirt and it's specifically for your brother-in-law's wedding, and it's a funny t-shirt, it's for like a party, a bachelor party the night before, and they want it, and the whole purpose of them ordering it is for an event. You have to have it in their hands. This just happened to me actually last week, where a girl was expecting a baby, and I had a piece of jewelry for sale on my shop, and it's print-on-demand jewelry, and she wanted the jewelry before her baby was born because it said Big Sister on the necklace. And one of them got lost in the mail. I reordered it, and this is not Printful, this is another company, and it's a rare occurrence, but I was hoping she got it today, because she was going into the hospital to be induced to have her baby today. So that's another example of there are certain times where this right here is, so far, this is the only print-on-demand company that I've used. There are many, many more that will allow you to ask the customer to say, or even if it was I like to say the customer is first. So if it was the fault of the company or the post office and you want a good review on Etsy, I would pay the additional money to get it to them if I knew I had that option. So that's what I'm saying. There are times where you're going to wish you could say yes when the customer asks you, can you expedite this to me? Okay? Most of the time it doesn't matter. Some of the time it matters greatly. So here are the shipping times. Canada 5 to 10. That's without tracking. 1 to 5 business days with FedEx all through here. 1 to 3 international from Europe. International from US 5 to 20 days. Australia 5 to 10 days. Canada 5 to 10 days. Okay, so you can actually state this inside your listing too. You can just copy that and tell them what to expect. Here are the prices. USA, it's a flat rate of $5 for the first shirt. Each additional shirt is 75 cents. Canada, $8, $1, $10, $5. You can see the prices there. I also like that if I find I have a winning t-shirt design, I can also do baseball caps. I can do this one for women. They're visors that are really, really cute. Let me show you what else they have that you can do print on demand. And again, if you integrate your shop, which there's no reason not to, because when you do a listing inside of Printful, and just hit submit, it actually goes straight into your Etsy shop, and you go in there and make a few tweaks and you are done. You're absolutely done. If you happen to have a Shopify store and an Etsy shop, which I do, you can actually click a few buttons and push that same item with all the information to both shops, which I absolutely love. Okay, so right here, let's look at what the other items they have. They have for men t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. They say no minimum, so you can order one of each. See, I love these. It's baseball season. You can do the 3/4 inch sleeves shirts. You can do the tank tops. Okay, and let's go back to women's clothing. Women's clothing, I think, from everything I've read online, that women's clothing sells more because more women shop online right now. I know a lot of men do, but right now the majority is women. So you probably want to target women. Now, as far as things that are really fitted like swimwear, I'm staying away from because of size issues. I just don't want to go there. And I always tell people when they order a t-shirt and they ask me what size, I always say, if in doubt, order one size larger. And that's working for me. Leggings, if they are elastic waistband, or yoga, like yoga leggings sell really well. If they're an elastic waistband, I would definitely promote those. I wouldn't do anything that's like fitted, because odds are half of the time it's not going to fit right. Skirts and dresses the same way. I'm a woman. It's really hard without trying on skirts, dresses, or swimwear to get a really good fit, because there's so many different styles and so many different body shapes. So that's why I'm going to stick, personally, my preference is to stick to hoodies. I've sold hoodies, I've sold sweatshirts, and I've sold pillowcases and mugs and travel mugs. Okay, so all of those do sell. Again, I'm going into t-shirts because the profit margin and the perceived value is so much greater. And Printful makes it super duper easy to get started. So if you need some help, my course is listed below. So click on the link. I hope you have a great day. This is Christy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.